One of the most common questions I get asked on the internet is, how do I know if my piercer is a good piercer, or how do I find a good piercer? I know this is going to make some piercers uncomfortable and other piercers excited that it's finally getting out there, but that's what we're talking about today. My name's Scott Wilkinson. I'm a professional piercer and have been since 1994. And I've worked at a lot of different shops. I've worked at huge high volume shops, and I've also started at smaller, unacceptable in my opinion now, shops as well. Now the thing is when you walk into a shop, it should feel clean and it should feel safe. If it doesn't, that's red flag number one. Now, the other thing about when you walk into a shop is there generally should be some jewelry options. If you want to get piercings, these are part of the tools of our trade. You should have options and you should have something you enjoy. Now, the other thing I want to say is when you walk into a shop, you should never feel pressured or really feel uncomfortable. You should feel at home and you should feel welcome to ask any questions, and they should happily answer those questions for you. Now, if you think you found a shop, the next step is to find the right piercer. Now, when you're looking at a piercer, you need to look at their portfolio. Look on Instagram, maybe Facebook, or any sort of social media. On there, you're going to see pictures of their work. Make sure it looks good. It looks like the right size jewelry, the piercings look straight, and they look healed. These are all important factors. If it doesn't look good in the pictures, their piercings probably won't look good on you. Now, once you're in the piercing room and you're actually about ready to get pierced, there's some things you should look out for. Now, the first thing you want to see them do is actually wash their hands. If they're not washing their hands, that's the next big red flag. You should always wash your hands before and after all the piercings. Now, the second thing you might see them do, and hopefully they will be, is glove changes. Throughout the procedure, you will see them take on and off gloves several times to maintain a clean working area. This is important to maintain that clean working area so there's no cross-contamination. Cross-contamination can lead to infections. So if they wear one pair the whole time or none at all, this is a red flag. Now, when it comes to a good piercer, it's truly a matter of opinion. There are several styles of piercers. Now, the first style I'm going to talk about is someone who's going to be a little bit more quick, efficient, maybe not as good of a bedside manner, but you're going to get a good, clean piercing and done nice and fast. Now, sometimes these piercers will trick you, go when you're not quite ready, only because they think that's what's better for you. And if that's what you're looking for, this might be the right piercer for you. Now, the second type of piercer I would like to talk about is the coddler, or more of the motherly type. Someone who's going to make sure that you're not surprised, you're feeling more comfortable, they'll have more of a nurse bedside-like manner, and you're going to feel much more comfortable. Now, in my opinion, the more you surrender to the experience, the easier the piercing goes. This is more of the style that I am. Now, the other type of piercer I want to talk about is one I call the curator. A lot of times they mainly work with ears, but sometimes you'll see them work with noses. And what they're going to do is they're going to map out the entire area. They might find 3, 4, maybe even multiple piercings to do in that area. They will also help find jewelry for existing piercings you have and make it work with the entire ear. When you're done, there's a glorious huge project which just all works together. They are beautiful, but a lot of times these can take a long time to heal, and a custom earful of gold does come with a higher price tag. Now, depending on the type of person you are, one of these types of piercers could be the right piercer for you. You got to go where you're comfortable, where you feel safe, and of course, where you're going to get a good experience. And the last thing is checking reviews of shops. Checking the reviews on Yelp, on Google. These can have an amazing effect by reading every person's experience, or at least a lot of them. If they've been around a long time, there's going to be a lot of reviews, and you'll see an overall picture of what's going to happen when you go there. Now, if you're a piercer and feel like I've been pointing my fingers at you, don't feel bad. We're all still learning. All we can do is keep striving to be the best piercers we can be. Do you have a great piercer? What about them makes them great? Let us know in the comments. Now, if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit that like, and of course, keep putting holes in your body. We'll see you all in the next video.